Namaste. My intention with this class is to help you experience the incredible power that is in your body. And we're going to start sitting on the floor with a little breathwork session to quiet the monkey mind. It's a very powerful breathwork session. You're gonna begin with 10 inhalations into the mouth and high up in the chest, like that. So 10 in a row. The exhalation is passive, relaxed, but you do need to breathe out. So you cannot just keep on breathing in because you will explode. So deep breath into the chest, 10 times. Afterwards we will do 10, maybe a little bit longer seconds of just keeping the breath out, no more breathing. And then we will go for 20 and then 30. Yeah, you can follow me. Make yourself comfortable. I like to put my right foot close to the groin, left foot in front, lengthen the spine, hands on the knees. Closing the eyes and starting to breathe deep into the belly. Just to feel how it feels to really expand your belly. So your belly pushes forward as you inhale. Being mindful of your breath, feeling every inhalation. Now let's try to breathe into the chest, so high in the chest. Move your chest forward and up as you breathe in. You feel the difference? So we will use the last one. So breathing high into the chest 10 times. Follow me. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. Exhale is passive, inhale is active and strong. The deeper you breathe, the deeper you go. You are in full control over this experience. So let's breathe in slowly. And then exhale slowly. Starting to breathe in through the mouth, high into the chest, 10 times. Don't forget to exhale. And then slowly exhale everything. Just keep the breath out for a little longer than 10 seconds. Going for the next round. Strong breaths into the chest. Ten more, make them stronger. Slow exhale. Just keep the breath out and feel the body. Notice the stillness in your mind. Stay here for 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5. Follow with the last round. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. Active inhalation, passive exhalation. Make them stronger. 10 more. Slowly breathe out. Keep the breath out for 30 seconds, up to a minute. Up to you, whatever you feel comfortable with. If it's time for you to breathe in deeply and hold the breath in. Squeeze your pelvic floor and squeeze the upper belly in, engaging all the abdominal muscles. Bring the energy to your chest. So take a deep breath in. Engage your pelvic floor, your belly. And then slowly release. Going back to normal breathing, let your body do what it wants to do. And throughout this entire practice, we're going to observe our thoughts. And as soon as we realize we're thinking, we bring the attention back to the breath. This way we will stay present in this moment. So take a deep inhale, hands move out and up into the sky. And as you exhale, you fold forward, surrendering yourself to the floor, feeling grounded, present and calm. On the next inhalation, you roll over the knees and you make your back as hollow as you can. So hollow back means hands push into the floor, long arms, and your butt goes high up. Chest is melting down. And then we're going to make little circles with the pelvis. Make them very small. Only the tailbone moves. And then start making them bigger. And moving the other way around. Small first. Keep on breathing. Keep bringing your attention back to the breath. And be really conscious of every movement. Now take a deep inhale, hollow back. And as you exhale, you round the back. So again, push the hands into the mat. Round your neck. Lift the shoulders higher. And on the next inhale, hollow back. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, hollow. Exhale, round. Keep on going. One more time, hollow back. Last time, round the back. And we're going to place the right shoulder on the floor with the arm in between the underarm and the leg. Now with the left hand at the same position, you're pushing into that hand to twist. You want to feel it in your right shoulder. And as always, you come back to conscious breathing. Now your next inhale, the right hand is reaching high into the sky. Look up to your hand. And as you exhale, the arm moves back and down to the floor. Now place your left shoulder on the floor. Push into the right hand to twist. Maybe you can go even deeper. Taking deep, conscious breaths in and slow breaths out. On the next inhale, the left hand moves into the sky. Look up, twist, and exhale, arm moves back and down to the floor. Now we're going to set up the foundation of our hands. So push the knuckle underneath the index finger down. This will ground your entire hand and distribute the weight evenly. Now lift both knees up into the sky, just slightly. Are you still grounded in your hands? Now bring the right knee to the right elbow. Lengthen the arms. Push the area in between your shoulders up. Lengthen the leg. And then step the right leg back in plank. Left knee to the left elbow. Keep on breathing. And step back. Lower the knees to the floor. Bend the elbows. But before you do that, you externally rotate the shoulders. So that means that the inside of your elbows is facing forward. Because now when you move forward, the elbows end up next to the ribs. Push back up. And down. Stop at 90 degrees and go back up. So you want the elbows to be almost touching your rib cage. And slowly go all the way to the floor. Lift your chest up. Lift the legs up. Bring the heels together. And lift the hands up. Bring the hands behind your back. And interlace the fingers. Looking slightly down. Keep on breathing. If you engage your abdominal muscles, you can get a little higher. And slowly release. Hands under the shoulders. You come over your knees. And then you lift the hip high into the sky. And your next exhalation, you move to plank. And as you inhale, you move back into down dog, hip high. Exhale, plank. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, down dog, and then stay there. Still grounding the hands, pushing them down and forward. Your hip is the highest part of your body. Maybe it works if you slightly bend your knees. You can move the tailbone up. Your next exhale, move to plank. Place the knees on the floor. External rotation of the upper arms. And then bend the elbows 90 degrees. Push back up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly lower down. Lift the chest up. This time, legs up. Reach the hands forward. Legs a little higher. And release. Hands under the shoulders. Go back to downward facing dog. And your next inhale, your right leg moves into the sky. And as you exhale, the knee moves to the right elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, nose. And then step the foot in between the hands. Bending your left knee, coming up into a lunge. First tucking the tailbone under, so that there's length in your lower back, and then lengthening the back leg. Hands move out and up to the sky. Now the balance comes from pushing your right foot into the floor and pushing the left foot back. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back into plank. Bend the knees, bend the elbows. Inhale, lift the chest, and then lengthen the arms. Move your shoulders back, chest forward. It helps to drop your heels to the side. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Still the elbows end up next to your ribs. Last time down. And then move to downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg high into the sky. Taking a deep inhale. And exhale, knee to the left elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, nose, round the back, and step the foot in between the hands. Bend the right knee, and slowly come up. Tucking the tailbone under, lengthening your back leg. Hands move out and up. And you want your front knee to be on top of the ankle, not beyond. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back into plank. Chaturanga, you can also keep your knees off the floor and lengthen the arms. Shoulders back, and maybe you can get your legs off the floor as well. Make sure you're still grounding in your hands, and then move to downward facing dog. Couple breaths here. Lengthen the back on every inhalation. Lift the right leg into the sky. Knee to the right elbow. Inhale back up. Knee to the left elbow. Inhale back up. Knee to nose, round the upper back, high onto the toes, and step the foot in between the hands. Coming up into your lunge. Shooting the back heel back, and then moving the elbows out to open the chest. Slightly look up. Keep on breathing. Maybe interlacing the fingers behind your back. Lengthening the arms. Lifting the hands. And then release. Lean forward. Your back is in one straight line with the back leg. Exhale, hands down. Now lift the right hand high into the sky and twist using your left hand. So you want to get the chest open. If it's tough, focus on your breath. Exhale, hands down. Step back into plank. Knees to the floor, 5 push-ups. Make sure that your hip stays as high as the shoulders. So you're not going hip first. And slowly lower down. Lift the chest. This time we keep the feet on the floor. We're just going to use the abdominal muscles. We're just going to use the abdominal muscles and the lower back muscles to lift the chest up and down. Staying up as high as you can and lengthening the arms. Dropping the heels out. Lengthen the arms even more. And breathe. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Turning the toes around, moving back into downward facing dog. Lift your left leg into the sky. Lengthen the arms, push the floor away. On the next exhalation, your knee moves to the left elbow. Inhale back up. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step in between your hands. Bend the back knee slightly. Come up into your lunge. This time we bring the hands together behind the neck. We lean back. Still tucking the tailbone under to get length in the lower back. Leaning from the upper back. Opening your heart. Breathing into the heart. Leaning forward, reaching forward, staying there for 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lift the left hand high into the sky. 5 breaths here. Exhale, hand down, step back, plank. Holding your plank, shooting the heels back, tucking the tailbone under and pushing the floor away. Last inhale. Exhale, knees to the floor. Bend the elbows, move forward and up. Keep on going. Last time, all the way down. Lift the chest. Lift the legs. Engage the muscles in your butt. And then lift the hands up. Elbows as high as you can. Hands out. Forward. And back. Forward. Back. Keep on going. First time forward. Place the hands under the shoulders and move up into the sky. Downward facing dog, 5 breaths. It's completely fine to bend your knees. You want to focus on creating length in the back. Also lengthen the arms by pushing the knuckle underneath the index finger down and forward. Inhale, right leg into the sky. Exhale, knee to the right elbow. Maybe bend the elbows and then come back up. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. Bend the elbows if you want to and come back up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot in between the hands. Last lunges. Slowly coming up. Hands out and up. And then slowly bending the left knee. But don't touch the floor. Coming back up. Lengthening the leg and then bending the knee. Keep on going. Feel your breath. Last one, bend the knees, stay there. Open the chest from the top. Hands to the floor. Lift the right hand into the sky. Right hand down, back into plank. Down dog. Left leg up. Knee to the left elbow, bend the elbows. Inhale up. Knee to the right elbow, bend. Inhale up. Step in between your hands. Bend the right knee, come up into lunge. Maybe you want to keep your hands on the hips. And then bend the right knee and lengthen the leg. Bend, lengthen, keep on going. And bend, stay there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the floor, lengthen the back leg. Lift the left hand into the sky. And twist. Left hand down. Step into plank. 5 breaths here. Push the hand floor away. Knees to the floor, bend the elbows, go all the way down. Lift the back, lengthen the arms, heels out. Look over your left shoulder. And then over your right shoulder. Slowly bending the elbows, as slow as you can. Turning the toes around, coming back into down dog. And then slowly walking forward. We'll do one more standing sequence. Lengthen the back. Then bend the knees. Bring your belly onto the thighs. Relax the neck. And then start to lengthen the legs. Moving your hip forward. Butt is moving up. It helps to create an internal rotation in the thighs and to bring your belly in as you breathe in. Slowly bend the knees until they're at 90 degrees and then lengthen the arms in one straight line, forward or up. Tuck the tailbone under to decompress the lower back and then move a little bit further down. Try to engage your pelvic floor. Bring the hands into the chest. Firmly push the hands into each other. And then tuck the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. And push the elbow into the knee to twist. And then bring your right hip slightly back, because your knees are leveled. Going a little lower. A little deeper. Next inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. Left elbow, right knee. And push to twist. Level the knees by moving one of your hips. Slowly look down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Move the upper belly in. And go lower. Swing there for 5. 4. Slow down your breath. 3. 2. Inhale, halfway lift. Look forward. Exhale, plank. We'll do one last standing round. Chaturanga, inhale, cobra. And down dog. Now step your right foot in between the hands and place your left heel on the floor. Foot's in 45-degree angle. You are facing forward and your hip is rotating in. Bring the hands to the hips and make sure that your upper body is facing forward and that the outside of the left foot is pushing into the floor. From there you can bring your hands out and up, and you want to check the alignment of your right knee. Don't go beyond the ankle. Try to find length on every inhalation and hold that length on the exhalation. Now opening up to the side, your left foot is in 90 degrees, heels are still aligned, you lengthen the arms, you bend the front knee a little more and then you start moving it out. You might want to check if your back arm is also aligned. Then look to the front middle finger. Breathing as slow as you can. Reaching forward, up and back. Looking up to your hands. It's more a side body stretch than a back bend. You want your front knee to still be bent. Exhale, elbow on the knee, lengthen the back arm and look up to the hand. Now twist your chest open to the sky. Push the outside of the left foot into the floor and lengthen the left arm as much as possible. Look to the left hand. Exhale, hand on the hip. Look down, place your right hand on the floor and try to lift the left leg into the sky. Lengthening the right leg, pointing the toes to the side. Maybe you can lift your right hand off the floor. If you're adventurous, you can also lift the left hand. And then slowly bend the right knee. Back into Warrior 2. Exhale Vinyasa. So hands to the floor. Chaturanga. Inhale Cobra. Exhale Down Dog. Left foot in between the hands. Right heel on the floor, 45 degrees. Push the outside of the foot into the floor. Come up and bring your hands out and up. Keep rotating the front body forward. So your right leg is moving in. Exhale, Warrior 2. Check the front knee, push it out. Engage the back leg. Inhale forward, up and back. Keep your front knee bent. Keep the back leg engaged. Exhale, elbow on the knee. Lengthen the back arm and look up and twist. Exhale, right hand on the hip, left hand in front of the foot, and open up into your half moon. Slowly bend the left knee. Exhale Vinyasa. Last one. Holding your down dog for 5 breaths. Make all the length that you can in your arm and your back. Looking forward, you bring your right knee to your right wrist, left knee to the left wrist. You sit down. Lengthening the legs. Placing the hands on the floor and pulling the toes towards you, creating an internal rotation in the thighs. want to activate your pelvic floor. Really feel the muscles in your lower back and your abdomen shaking. Everything is active and strong. Close your eyes. Now bringing the arms forward and then slowly laying down. Just before you touch the floor, you lift your legs up. You keep your chest up. Stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Lifting your legs high into the sky. And then slowly bending the right knee, touching the floor. From there, lengthening your leg. Don't touch the floor. And lift the leg back up. Now you can bend the knee or you can keep the leg long. To the other side. Maybe you want to place your hands under your butt. Helps to release the tension in the lower back. If it's impossible to keep your lower back on the floor, you want to bend the knees. That makes it less strong. Do 5 more on each side. Bring both knees into your chest, making a little circle, placing the feet on the floor, bring the fingers outside of the ears, and then bring your elbow on the outside of the right leg, and the other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the chest up, lengthen the legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Place both feet close to your butt. Drop the knees to the right. Lengthen the left arm. In one straight line with the shoulders, you twist. Deep, slow breaths in. Long breaths out. Inhale to the sky. And exhale, drop the knees to the other side. Right arm is long, look over to the right. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Bring the knees back up. Touching your heels with your middle fingers. And then lifting the hip into the sky. So you want your knees not to be falling out, but to be pointing forward. You can interlace the fingers below your back, Walk the shoulder blades close together, and then start pushing the feet down and forward to get your chest on your chin. Really activating those muscles in your butt. A little higher. And slowly lower down. Take a deep breath in, feel your body. Long breath out. I can go for this version again, or you can bring your hands underneath the shoulders with the fingers facing towards the feet. And lift the hip up, place the top of your head on the floor, and then start lengthening the arms. And then lengthen the legs, moving your way towards the arms. Grounding the inside of your hand. Slowly release. Drop the knees to the right. And then to the left. Maybe circle the wrists. Other way around. And then coming back up with the knees. Placing your hands flat on the floor, bring the knees above the head. Then placing your hands on the lower back, starting to lengthen the legs. And walk the hands as high as you can. So towards the shoulders. Your feet are above the hips, and the hips above the shoulders. Slow your breath down. And then bend the knees. Lengthen the legs behind your back. Maybe you can have the legs long, maybe bend the knees, try to touch the floor. Hands can be on the floor. Slowly bend the knees and roll out of this position. Lengthening the right leg, bending the left knee, and then guiding it with the right hand to the right side of your body, hopping the hips to the left, lengthening the left hand, palm facing up. Look to your hand, and close your eyes. Slowly coming back up. Hip back in the middle, lengthen the left leg, and do this pose on the other side. Going back up. Placing both hands under the butt, lifting the chest up, looking back and placing the crown of your head on the floor. And getting the chest as high as you can. Use the muscles in your back. Pushing into the elbows, you bring your chin to the chest, you lay down. Then both knees go into the chest, and we go into our last pose, happy baby. You can grab your feet from the outside, or your ankles from the outside. Lower back is touching the floor. So choose whichever option you need to keep your lower back on the floor, and then bring your heels towards the sky. If that is too much, you can also bring the heels together. Watching your breath. And slowly release. If you want to get a blanket, get a blanket. We're going to lay down on our back and do 3 more sessions of deep, strong breathing. In through the mouth, into the upper chest. If you want, you can place one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. So we'll do about 40 breaths each session. After one session is done, you keep the air out, and you keep the air out as long as you can. When it's time for you to inhale, you hold it at the top, and you squeeze your pelvic floor and your lower belly to push the energy up to the chest or to your third eye, using the power of your awareness. You might become dizzy, you might feel weird things in your hands. That's all normal. We're going to shut down the conscious mind and go into our subconsciousness, into theta brainwaves. And there you can change whatever you want to change. Maybe it's good to set an intention. Is there something you want to release or something you want to create? So 3 rounds, 40 breaths each, follow me. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. Inhale is strong and active, exhale is passive, but you do need to breathe out. So follow me. Them more, going as strong as you can. Breathing everything out, And keeping the air out, noticing that there's no need to breathe in. Noticing the quietness in your mind. And feeling every sensation in your body. When it's time for you to inhale, take a deep breath in, you hold it at the top. Belly moves in and up, engage the pelvic floor. And slowly exhale. Maybe it's nice to release the hands, preparing for another round. Remember that you're safe and on the floor, and the deeper you breathe, the deeper you go. Follow me. High up in the chest. Coming a little stronger. Passive exhalation. Ten more. Keeping the breath out, relaxing your body. Whatever you feel, whatever comes up, don't resist. Be mindful and present. When you need to breathe in fully. Hold it in at the top. And engage your bandhas, pelvic floor and the abdominal region. Taking a deep breath in and squeeze. Slowly release. Take a couple normal breaths. Feel the incredible power in your body. When you're ready, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Inhale active and strong. Exhale passive. Go as deep as you want to go. Don't resist whatever you feel. Everything is fine. You're safe and on the floor. Follow me. High up in the chest. A little stronger. Ten more. Slowly exhale. Keep the breath out and feel whatever you feel. If you can, keep the breath out for another 20 seconds. If you want to, simply inhale. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in and hold in at the top. Squeeze your belly and the pelvic floor. Guide the energy to your third eye with your awareness. And slowly release. Relax the body. Relax your feet, your hands, your knees. Place your attention in the pelvic floor. feeling grounded. Noticing whatever comes up. If your mind is drifting off too far, you can bring it back using your breath. But allow your thoughts to come. Know that you are not your thoughts. Simply observe them. Maybe there's something you want to release. A mental pattern or emotional pattern from your past that you used to protect your comfort zone, but is no longer serving you. If you're ready to release this, take a deep breath in and then sigh it out through the mouth. Another deep breath in. Last time. Bring your attention to your belly button. Feel the energy just above the belly button. Close to your spine. Bringing a little smile into the belly, feeling of gratitude. Of satisfaction. Of contentment. energy up into the chest, feeling your heart. Breathing love into your heart. If there's something you want to create or bring forth in your life, this is a good moment to take that image. I want to manifest self-mastery. Whatever you want to create, feel it in your heart. See it with your third eye. And then we release this desire into our subconsciousness. And we allow universal consciousness and our subconsciousness to bring this forth. Take your attention back to the belly. Feel the inner smell, the feeling of contentment, gratitude, receiving. Now I'm gonna stay here for a long time, enjoying this energy in my body, feeling reborn. Whenever it's time for you to get up and continue with your day. I want to thank you. continue laying here, feel free. If you want to get up, then slowly roll over your left shoulder. Push up into a seated position. Keep the eyes closed for just 1 more minute. Conscious breathing. Anchoring this feeling, state of being, to the feeling of the breath that is going in and out of your nose. Bring the hands out and up into the sky on the inhalation. Exhale, hands to the heart. And bow your head to your heart. Surrendering your intelligence to your wisdom. Namaste.